Resistance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, everybody, this is the Round Table brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, TWWRN. I, of course, am your host, the Tin Man, Chris Sheldon with the Worldwide Resistance Network. And, of course, riding shotgun, as always, is good old Reverend Ordo from the Anonymous Republic Network and Anonymous Liberty Network. And what the hell is that?
It's the pooter.
It's the pooter. He's playing with his pooter.
This year, you could get from fart.com, farts.com, and also at the TikTok shop for $14.
This man is easily entertained, ladies and gentlemen, and you can bet your ass this is probably going to be a staple on the show. He's got his pooter toy, and I've got a can of Meth Monster Blue, the fictitious product that is just an empty can with some duct tape on it because I don't have any sponsors. Yeah, because we don't have any sponsors.
No, farts.com is not sponsoring this. It's just that I bought product for $14
and he's easily amused. So he's happy. He's happy with his new toy, and we celebrate that. And yes, we don't have any sponsors. I wish we did because I just dropped over $200 to renew the studio and another $84 to renew our X verified membership and $215 and I think 94 cents to renew the StreamYard studio so we have all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
So again, it would really be nice to have sponsors, but we don't. So
I did get a refund on the second shirt that I bought, the one you made for me.
Oh, good.
The one of them is on its way. The one I got a refund from, a refund.
Oh, the one that got messed up. They're sending you a replacement.
No, a refund.
I didn't even know anything about that.
Yeah, I got the one you made.
So what happened?
I don't know. I did get the one you made. It's in the style of Beavis and Butthead, which that's awesome, by the way.
Oh, the custom ones that I had made for you.
I'm a cartoon.
Nice. Show the audience, ladies and gentlemen, that I made him a cartoon. This is not the mainline store. This is a secondary thing that I set up for Revan. He's getting some custom made shirts made.
This is the I want you for these nuts. It's the beige shirt.
Show it closer to the con.
Here, I got the here. It's the
He absolutely loves it. I can't see it.
Is this one here?
Can't see it. Hold on. I will pull it up.
All right.
I will pull it up. Which one is it? The cartoon one?
Yeah, the cartoon one, yeah.
Okay, and you were saying like you got your money back for the first one, like it wasn't printing or something?
The cartoon one is being on its way. Other one got a refund.
Oh, so you canceled it and got your money back. Okay.
No. I pay for both. I pay for the cartoon one first, and then I pay for the second one. But the second one, I'm getting a refund.
Why are you getting a refund? What happened?
I have no idea.
I wish you would let me know about that. So,
But I did get a refund. But I got it today. I got the refund today. So no harm, no foul.
Okay. Well, that can be known to the audience. If there are any problems, you don't have to worry. If there are any problems, you will get a prompt refund. It will not be a problem. You don't have to fight to get your money back. If there are any issues with the online store or any of the products you order, just let the store know and they will get you the refund. No problem. No hassle. So again, check out our online store. Tons of great merch.
It was right around $40-something.
Yeah, your shirts were custom made, so they were a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours was custom. So I just found the image. Here you go. Where is it? There you go.
Yeah. That's one. That's one that's on its way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's me. That one there, they gave me a refund for.
They were probably having some technical issues. Maybe I will look into that for you. But
that one
for
there,
our general audience, if you have any problems, rest assured, no problems. You will get a full refund. No problem.
That's the one that my dad had a hard time to keep from laughing.
Yeah.
That's the one that my dad like really just laughed, man. Just
Well, get it me after the show, and we'll get that sorted out for you, and we'll see about getting that reordered for you. Because I know how much you really wanted that. And for everybody else, do check out the online store. Again, if you have any issues, it will not be any issue getting your money back. Plus, there are tons of great products. You see the new shirts we just dropped. Tin Man for President. Mr. Fuck Bucket himself.
That was my idea.
Yep. A good classic has made its comeback. The 4344 likes rabbits t-shirt. He goes, I like rabbits. And we cleaned it up. It's a lot cleaner, a lot smoother now. And of course, we've got the I want you to resist the mark of the beast, fight the New World Order, yada, yada, yada. Along with tons of other great t-shirt designs, hats, face masks even, thermoses, coffee mugs, shot glasses, posters, stickers, even with Lindsey Graham's passing. We've still got the stickers, Lindsey's graham crackers, along with Margaret Oranges, Toad Blanche, Spam Bundy. We still got it. I'm not pulling them. They're hilarious. We've even got the gas pump stickers with actual quotes from shit he actually said. If the prices go up, they go up. He actually said that shit. And we are probably the only people out there that have made gas pump stickers that actually quote the orange son of a bitch. Again, you can find that so much more at our online store, REALTWWRN.printify.me. And again, if you have any issues, rest assured, it'll be no problem getting your money back. But that is a rare occurrence. I think that just happened to Revan. Nobody else has had that problem. So rest assured, you're going to get great products for your buck.
How about a condom?
I am not making condoms. That's like me going, hey, who wants a copy of my wiener?
But like
that's it. There's your fucking headline. That's going to be the fucking headline, you son of a bitch.
Don't be the next Monica Lewinsky. Here's a condom.
What does a condom have to do with Monica Lewinsky? She gave him a blowjob.
Well, just in case. It'll be a rubber cut. It'll be a rubber cut blocker.
There you go. Ask me about my wiener.
Or put a face of Bill Clinton on there. If you don't want, if you don't have any none of this, kids, here, use this.
You're terrible, dude. You're terrible.
I'm savage.
Yeah. Tons of great merchandise at our online store, REALTWWRN.printify.me. And Reverend was a rare exception. I don't know what happened there. But as you see, if there are any problems, it's a huge rarity. And it'll be no problem getting your money back. But again, that's a huge rarity. And as you see, tons of great products at great prices. Check out the online store, REALTWWRN.printify.me.
Again, no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, I mean, accidents happen, and as responsible shop owners, we handle business and make sure that the customer satisfaction is our number one priority. So, again, tons of great products with absolutely nothing to worry about and great prices. Check out the online store, REALTWWRN.printify.me.
Great products and great.
Quiet it. That, and also share the live feeds. If you know people who like fart noises, share this live feed to them so that Reverend can annoy them. And as always,
could you imagine one of our viewers get one of these, and out of the blue, I'm going to go to Walmart.
Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you at Walmart right now?
Well, I'm here. I'm doing this.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's also check out our social medias: X, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook,
Farts.com.
Shut up! That's not my shit. Motherfucker. All at REALTWWRN. And as always, feel free to join in the conversation. Again, ask me about my wiener. And you know who's a really big fucking wiener, Revan?
John Holmes?
No, worse. Anthony Fauci.
Yes.
He's a big wiener, isn't he?
That cuck bucket.
Yeah. Maybe we should have put his face on the Mr. Bucket shirt. Because he is quite the fuck bucket. And people are fucking pissed. Like they want this guy's head on a pike. I mean, you look at this meme here. Puppy justice. No more lies. No more experiments. Justice Committee. They got him in a cage filled with sand fleas. I was just following the science. I said he was the science. Puppy experiments, funded cruelty, caged and infected, lying to the public. I mean, this is what people are calling for right now.
Yeah.
And all while pleading the fifth. Like, people are fucking pissed at this guy. What is this one? Cat's got his tongue. I like that. But yeah. And let's go ahead and jump into the whole thing with Fauci.
All right, here you go.
What you got?
Check it out.
Hold on, you black bastard. What you got for me?
All right.
What did you send me?
Mm.
I'm afraid.
Okay.
Is it safe to show?
Yeah, safe.
I'm worried. Okay. Oh God, did you just make that?
He's worried, folks.
I am worried, and rightfully so. I just saw the image. This motherfucker dead now. Bill, is that Bill Clinton and Fauci?
No, that's Joe Biden, Fauci.
Oh. That works, I guess. Ah, damn. Let's go ahead and jump into this video here. Where's my audio? I have no audio.
Let's just get one thing straight. You don't have any rights under the Fifth Amendment because you've been pardoned, as you very well know. As the Supreme Court has been clear for a century and more, Brown versus Walker, 1896, when he has been pardoned, he may not stand upon his privilege. You know that. Your lawyer is sitting behind you now, shifting nervously in their chairs. They know it. This isn't about the Constitution. This isn't about the law. This is about contempt. Contempt for this body and contempt for the American people. Let's just get one thing straight. You don't have any rights under the Fifth.
Yeah, so he's essentially, he could be accused of contempt. And Reverend, you pointed out something interesting before regarding federal and state crimes. You care to dive into that?
Yeah, federal crime, whatever he did federally, he's been pardoned for that. And also, they could get him statewise.
Yeah.
And because the thing is, every single AG wants his ass.
Yeah, 31 states want him.
They want his ass. And also, not just that here, but also there's a rebellion within the Israel military and shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I came across that 2 days ago. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Apparently, it was several hundred Israeli military personnel walked out. It was a complete walkout because they caught their superior officers engaging in satanic rituals. And they wanted no part of that.
None of it.
You know, like we've said many times, you know, we stand against corrupt governments, regardless of who it is, but we do support the Israeli people. We have nothing against the Jewish people. For the most part, the Jewish people are wonderful people. They're good, God-fearing people. And we see that here. They're not going against their principles to engage or even entertain Satanism or paganism. They will not have it.
Yeah, you got your Zionist Jews, you got your Tabata, Ashkenazi, Orthodox, was it a secular Jews and shit like that? Yeah.
But most of these people, you know, especially in the Israeli military, they're not happy with the satanic shit, and they want no part of it. You know, they're loyal to the teachings of the Torah and the theologies there. They're not about Baal worship or satanic worship. And that's what I talked about a couple weeks ago on Tin Man TV with the getting involved in witchcraft and spiritualism and all that. It's a process. Yeah, you get a few free samples, but eventually you're going to have to buy the subscription if you want full service. And the price just keeps going up and up and up. And the next thing you know, you got to freaking engage in the darkest of arts and be a part of the upper echelons of power in order to accomplish anything. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, you can buy a can of soda, but eventually that can's going to be gone. You can buy a 6-pack, but eventually the 6-pack's going to be gone. You could buy a 12-pack, but eventually the 12-pack's going to be gone. You could buy a 24-pack, but eventually the 24-pack's going to be on. You do get more, but the price goes up.
Yeah.
And things become more convoluted. And that's what these people are doing. And even true Jews, even if they don't accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, they still understand the biblical principles and try to stay true to those Old Testament principles and the law of the Torah and the law of Moses and all that. And they're like, no, we're not getting into Baal worship. We're not getting into what got us kicked out of Israel 2,000 years ago. They're not doing it. A lot of these Israeli government officials, they want to sit there and talk shit on the United States, saying we're the new Rome, and they want to see Rome fall because they couldn't actually take down Rome itself. So we have to be the proxy Rome. And considering we are proxy Rome, they're holding a grudge because, what was it, Tyrus burnt down the temple in 70 AD and gave the Jews the boot permanently, and they've been out of their country ever since. And now they've got this fucking 2,000-year vendetta against Rome, but yet they're not going after Italy, which is probably the closest thing to Rome, and they're not going after Germany for what happened during the Holocaust. No.
Because there was big business between Zionism and Nazi Germany.
Mm-hmm. It was all part of the plan. Gotta love it, man. Get Jews! But again, ladies and gentlemen, most Jews are not about that shit. They're not about what their government and their military are doing. They're not.
No, they already pulled out troops from Lebanon.
Yeah.
But they destroyed a village where Christ died and was resurrected. That site.
Yeah. They destroyed the site?
Yeah.
Oh, way to fucking burn your bridge with the Zionist Christians, you fucking morons.
They also destroyed a castle that was controlled by Christians and Muslims in Lebanon.
Was it the castle? Lebanon.
They're pulling ISIS, man. They're destroying sites.
Mm-hmm.
They destroyed churches. And
it's almost like they want to alienate themselves from the rest of the world. Like they want to get a bullseye put on the Jewish people's back. It's almost like they're trying to cause a Holocaust 2.0. You can't be this blatantly arrogant to sit there and play victim.
Here's something that the media and then Trump will not say. Lebanon is already firing shots at Israel.
Oh, yeah, they've been.
And this is what the media don't tell you. But I sent you something that
media blackout.
I sent you something that would really blow your mind. And this is on CNN. I sent to you a few minutes ago. They admitted Israel controls the media.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I have that. I got your. There we go.
Now, you wouldn't think this happened here, man. You know.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is nothing new. I mean, we talk
No.
about it all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go.
Up there. We're not showing you that because we're not going to show, the Israeli government does not allow us or want us to show where that may have come up, that interceptor. But
So they're admitting that they're just a wing of the Israeli government?
up there. We're not showing you that because we're not going to show, the Israeli government does not allow us or want us to show where that may have come up, that interceptor.
Open
So they're
mouth
admitting
and
that they're just a
foot.
wing of the Israeli government?
Yeah.
There. We're not showing you that because we're not going to show, the Israeli government does not allow us or want us to show where that may have come up, that interceptor.
So they're admitting that they're just a wing of the Israeli government?
Yeah.
Wow, talk about putting your foot in your mouth.
Up to the kneecap,
Yeah, like
halfway
Wow.
up the hip,
wow.
past the kneecap, up the hip.
Yep. Now a lot of people are starting to see what that imagery means when we play the Jew button.
Yeah.
And again, we're not trying to hate on the Jews. Most Jews are not the problem.
No,
It's their government that's doing this shit
there's a guy who's running for
in
prime
conjunction
minister.
with our own government.
Yeah, there's a guy there. There's a guy that's running for prime minister, and do I think that he'll get the shot, get the seat? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. Over BB? No.
I think he would be probably taken out before he'll even, you know.
Yeah, BB's got a jail sentence waiting for him if he is no longer in power. So he's not going anywhere, and he's going to pull out all stops. He's going to do whatever it takes to stay in power.
Unless if somebody all of a sudden just help him take a nap.
I don't see that happening. I mean, you never know what might happen. You know, Israel, their people might stand up. We already see people standing up in Britain, even in the United States. The flock cameras, other technologies being used. Here, I want to show you something here. You're gonna love this one. People are already fucking standing up here in the States about some fucking corrupt ass shit. Check this out.
Let it roll.
In to make people pay for parking in San Diego. They brought these machines in to make people pay for parking in a residential area, and people were like, we shouldn't have to pay for parking in a residential area, so they filled in the holes, making it impossible for people to use the machines. They vandalized them, ensuring that the government realized that, hey, fuck you. And it's the spirit of fuck you that America really does quite well. And I think we should all take notes and around the world unite collectively in our shared spirit of fuck you when it comes to shit that the government does that we don't like. This lady came out and she was explaining it. She didn't like it. She was basically saying fuck you. And there was another guy that came out, he had fuck you to say as well about it. And I think we should all just unite around fuck you. In San Diego,
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised you see that shit in San Diego. I mean, there's some money grubbing motherfuckers out there, man.
They're heavily talking about it here in my hometown, man. Heavily. And our mayor, he says if it's okay, he'll run for a third term.
As a mayor?
Yeah. Jerry
I
Dyer.
don't know. I know the president is limited to 2 terms.
Yeah.
There's no term limits on Congress or anything like that.
But we got people here at my hometown like, no, you served 8 terms. When it's over, get the fuck out.
Oh, so it's 8 terms that he can serve.
No, a mayor, a governor, and a president can only serve 2 terms.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, mayor, a governor, a president can only serve 2 terms.
See, I don't know everything. If I did, I'd run for God.
See, that Mark Bloomberg, he served 3 terms illegally. He's only allowed to serve 2 terms, but somehow.
Wow.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, and people are standing up. They're pushing back. You see the pushback against the flock cameras. You're seeing the pushback on these tolls in residential areas. You're seeing the pushback for Congress voting to merge the Israeli and United States military. And most recently, apparently, Trump has opened the door for essentially, I don't even know what the fuck you would call it. Pretty much gain of function. Just that allowing for the deep state to have complete access to gain of function. Let me see if I can find the article because it was very interesting.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's fucking bad, man.
It's really bad. Let's see. Okay. I know I had it. I know I had it.
That's basically a huge conflict of interest, man.
It is. Absolutely is. I'm trying to find the file because I saw it earlier today. Maybe it's on X. But yeah, apparently he signed an executive order giving the deep state just unbridled access to gain of function. Whatever they want from gain of function, they get it. I don't know all the details on that, but people are pissed.
He lied about draining the swamp. Now he's lied again.
Let me see. Is this it? No, that's not it. That is not it. I've been trying to find it. I will find it. And I will eat it. It will be delicious. What did you send me now? Stop it. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I know I can find it. Nope. Did I send it to you guys this morning?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Probably didn't. What is that? That is not it. That was from you. Was this it? Let's see. I don't know. We share so much shit back and forth, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is not it, but that is one of the videos I was looking for earlier that I couldn't find. So I'm very glad that I found that just now. So yay. We will double back to that in a moment. But I'm going to find this damn video. I'm going to find this article to where they were talking about this because I found it this morning. And I'm pretty sure it's probably on X. Let me go to X here. Here we go. I find it. I find it. I'm so proud of myself. All right. Don't get sad, Raymond. Get glad. Yeah. I found the video. Be happy.
No.
Be happy, Raven.
It's just that the first 4 years are supposed to say, we're going to drain the swamp. How about drain these nuts on your wife's mouth?
Yeah. For sure. But I found it. I found the video. Check this out. Okay. So, okay, mind-blowing absurdity. Trump just signed an order handing the swamp full authority to greenlight any gain-of-function research they want after everything COVID did to this country. Straight up doublespeak. A slap in the face to every American who lived through it. The same people who lied, covered up, and got us into this mess now get the keys again. Unbelievable.
It is mind-blowing. I mean, I got to be honest with you guys. I have never seen anything like this. The absolute absurdity of this order, it's just straight up doublespeak, and it's a smack in the face to any American who dealt with anything related to COVID, and that's every single one of us. Donald Trump just put out an order giving the swamp full control to authorize any gain of function they wanted, despite what happened during COVID. And, folks, it's right here. It is mind-blowing. I mean, I got to be honest with you guys. I have never seen anything like this. The absolute absurdity of this order, it's just straight up doublespeak, and it's a smack in the face to any American who dealt with anything related to COVID, and that's every single one of us. Donald Trump just put out an order giving the swamp full control to authorize any gain of function they wanted, despite what happened during COVID. And, folks, it's right here.
Yeah. Total
huge mindfuck.
Bullshit.
Huge mindfuck, man.
Yeah, like that is the ultimate betrayal of the American people. It's like, oh, I'm going to drain the swamp. No, he just gave them more power.
Basically,
he's a fucking traitor.
It's like falling a barrel of thumbs come out against a teacher, man. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if you saw it the other day. Fucking what's his name? God damn it! I forgot his name again. The man who shot Kennedy.
That would be.
We were talking about him yesterday.
Advisor for Nixon. That would be. He got arrested during the Biden presidency and shit.
Yeah, fucking what was his name? I shared it with you guys. I can't find the fucking article. Why is I can't fucking share it?
Stone.
Yes, Roger Stone. Roger Stone posted that he will not be a guest. That he will not be a guest on InfoWars anymore. In fact, here it is. I just found it.
So he was banned then, huh?
No. Here you go. We're going to go into this. Roger Stone posts, I will not appear on the Alex Jones show again. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And here is the video he referenced.
The big issue is how to stop Trump. And we have to have Congress go for the war powers. They've 3 times tried to vote war powers. They're supposed to authorize a war. This is a war. They're getting the draft ready. If this isn't a war, nothing's a war. I mean, this is absolutely out of control. And so I'm calling for it right now. 25th Amendment, impeachment, whatever needs to happen to get this front and center, to get control of our country. It's impeachable alone that the president supported the NDAA. I agree with Tucker Carlson and all of the people that voted for this to merge us with a foreign military. It actually says it in Section 219, clear as day. Need to be in Nuremberg-style trials. I mean, this is unbelievable. And if you think it's crazy now, imagine what's coming with this. They want us in a total war so they can censor and take our freedoms and nationalize everything and push us aside with AI, total liability, immunity, and protection. This is a disaster. We are facing tyranny, but the public's awakening. We've got to come together and transcend left and right. We have to say no to an expanded war that will definitely destroy the economy, kill a bunch of our troops. They're preparing a massive ground invasion.
Yeah. So for that, because because Alex Jones called for the impeachment of Trump, who Trump was the one that gave Roger Stone his pardon when he was convicted of lying to Congress. Roger Stone now goes, I will not appear on the Alex Jones show again. Thank you for your attention on this matter. I don't recall having seen anything more about this, not from Jones and not from Roger Stone.
I think the reason why he said that is because Trump may have pardoned Stone, but the thing is, there had to be some kind of disagreement with Jones and Stone over that.
Yeah, because Stone is very much pro-Trump, and Alex Jones is very disillusioned with Trump. Jones used to be one of Trump's biggest cheerleaders, helped to get him elected, blah, blah, blah. But ever since Trump started really going sideways, after the Charlie Kirk assassination, the suppression of the Epstein files, and just everything since then, it's been a downward spiral. And you heard Jones say it himself. The 25th Amendment is very clear on this matter. Nuremberg trials, so on and so forth. He's calling for it. And Stone is very much still on the Trump bandwagon. Obviously, because Trump saved his ass.
You can be on the Trump bandwagon for what he did for you, but the thing is, whether you're pardoned or not, you have to really step away and look at what's happening.
But yeah, not let your feelings cloud reality.
Everything. First, you had the thing with Greenland, right? Oh, yeah, Greenland. Mm-hmm. Now, Cuba. Oh, got to get Cuba. Then along the way, Israel started fucking up their shit, fucking up badly,
Yes.
Then now we're in a thing with Iran. Like, dude, what the fuck now? Then here's the thing. From what I found out, from what I learned is that Lebanon, Syria, and Iran might have a defense pact against Israel.
I like the sound of that. This should be interesting.
Like I said before, now Turkey is a NATO ally. Okay.
Yeah.
If we brought in Lebanon, Iran, part of NATO, there you go. Now, if you also bring in Syria, those three part of NATO.
Yeah, Israel's pretty much hit a brick wall at that point.
Exactly.
And we said it before. If you bring these countries into NATO, you form an alliance with Russia and get them away from China, like has been the plan since the 1950s. They actually followed through with that plan.
China? They executed 2 people with ties to the IDF who are spies.
Oh. Yeah, I heard so. I do recall hearing something about that.
China executed 2 people who were spies with IDF.
Oh, wow. I mean, you hear what else Israel is doing, right? The whole thing with sending the Moroccans into Spanish territory.
Yeah.
That whole thing? The whole thing with Morocco?
They were a Moroccan, they were a Israel-backed Moroccan group.
Yeah, and a lot of people are pointing out that this was way too organized to be just a random migrant influx.
Yeah.
And you heard about issues of government standing down, local police there inviting them in. And we all know that Israel has issues with Spain because of what Spain did and pretty much cock blocking Israel from using their shit on the October 11th attacks. So Israel's pretty fucking butthurt about that. And they vowed revenge. And a lot of people are saying that this is it. This is Israel getting their revenge. And
something tells me that Spain may have something in mind down the line waiting for this. I mean, look, Spain and Morocco, they don't look. Spain and Morocco, it's obvious. They hate each other, you know. They do.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of history there, a lot of who owns
Spain,
what.
You know, now, who's Spain's ally, really? Who's their ally?
It was supposed to be us. But what are you alluding?
What comes around goes around.
Mm-hmm. Don't bite the hand that feeds, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, you have all that, and I was going to go somewhere with it, but the train in my brain just derailed.
If I was Spain, I would definitely ally up with Denmark.
That would be a good alliance. That would be a safe alliance with them.
Yeah. Because Denmark, their allies is France, Germany, Canada, right? France, Germany, Canada, they're allies. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, they came to Greenland's defense because Trump wants to take it over. Well, I'm sorry. That is a protected territory of Denmark for the last 500 years. Now, Trump says, I don't give a shit. They sail that far back. Hey, that's history. You don't fuck with, man.
Yeah. An alliance is an alliance.
And it will stay that way for a long time because Greenlanders, they want to stay Greenlanders and they would rather be under Denmark.
Yeah. And they ain't fucking around. They want to be left alone. And like most people do, they want to be left alone. And people are getting fucking fed up. And I mean, you look at this picture with Marjorie Taylor Greene and others, you look, shit's happening, bro. Shit's getting ready to hit the fucking fan big time. Check this out.
Break the internet, then the internet is unbreakable. Look at this. Marjorie Taylor Greene posted this photo. She's with Tucker Carlson, and there's Marjorie Taylor Greene, and there's Brian Glenn, her fiance, and then over here is Joe Kent with Joe Kent's wife. I don't know her. That's all I know her as. And then over here you got, look, Thomas Massey with his brand new wife, who he married shortly after his first wife passed away, God rest her soul. Here's the caption she added just for context. We said no more foreign wars and we meant it and supported Donald Trump because he made that promise, but he's betrayed us all. Our commitment is America first for all Americans, right, left, and center. The movement has begun. Now, I don't know what movement she's talking about because none of these people in this photo actually hold political office at all. I don't even know if any of them have real jobs. Brian Glenn did, but he quit his job to be with Marjorie Taylor Greene. A couple of other things I noticed. First of all, there's a lot of antlers in this photo, which leads me to believe they're at Tucker Carlson's house. Second of all, they're using the Tucker Carlson line of stoneware because each and every one of the mugs has his logo on it. And very importantly, look at that, the seats down in the toilet. So that means one of two things. Either the gentlemen are very, very polite and chivalrous when it comes to the needs of the ladies, or it just simply means that Tucker Carlson pees sitting down. If this photo...
Fuck. I'm not sure what the toilet has to do with it, but, you know, we all know you'd get a kick out of that, Reverend.
Yeah.
You and your toilet humor. But it definitely begs the question, like, what are they up to? What are they up to? What is Marjorie and the crew up to with that post that she made?
There's two more missing there, Nancy Mace and Lauren Boebert.
Yeah. But it does beg the question, like, they got something cooking, and it makes you wonder what. Like, we talked about it before, that these people who were outed by the Trump administration in particular need to band together. Looks like somebody took our advice. Just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, what we have to talk about on this podcast tends to carry weight and tends to gain traction.
Definitely.
So by all means, please share the live feeds, share the retransmissions,
What I said last
engage in
time,
the comments, follow us on our social medias at REALTWWRN and all that, because it helps get the message out there.
what I said during the talk we had, I said, if you really want to get that attention, you get the fired, the ones that the brass military guys that are fired, even the jail lawyers, bring them along.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who do you target? You go after his friends.
Yeah.
If you really want to get Trump's attention, you target his friends, the oil baron buddies, everybody that's tied to him. You go after them. You expose them by getting his attention. Okay.
You get his attention by exposing them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you really want to bring in some people as well that, like Democrats that were betrayed by their own party, right? Get them. Also, get some Republicans that also betrayed basically betrayed by their own party. Bring them in. Create a coalition.
Mm-hmm.
Or a list of people who want to expose and really, really go balls deep and expose everybody.
Yeah, because it's already happening. You see what Marjorie Taylor Greene posted there, and you see what people are posting. Not just, with the destruction of the flock cameras and the destruction of the toll systems in San Diego, but you look at shit like this, and it's in abundance. There is a revolution kicking off, and it's fixing to be nuts.
A revolution within the Israeli military.
Yeah, and here in the United States. Check this out.
Wait a second. I don't support y'all talking about dragging government officials out of their home and publicly executing them with a Native American tomahawk. But I am a big fan of American history. Did you know that our early American settlers were really fucking violent towards their government? Because if their local government fell out of line, they would just kill them or beat the shit out of them publicly or tar and feather them. It seems like a really good accountability strategy through fear. Did you know that in 1774, a government official named John Malcolm was tarred, feathered, beaten, and forced to drink scalding tea by a public mob because he was going against the will of the people? The North Carolina regulators, a militia built on farmers in the late 1700s, would regularly find corrupt tax officials and beat the shit out of them. The Stamp Act crisis of 1765, when they were taxing newspapers, it created a mob that tore down the house of the Massachusetts governor and forced him and his family to get the fuck out of town. It worked so well that other government officials just resigned out of terror. The Boston Massacre of 1770, did you know that that was started by Boston people just throwing shit at British soldiers all day long until eventually the soldiers opened fire? Damn, Americans used to not give a fuck. The Boston Tea Party of 1773, people were literally destroying government property, and they were doing it incognito so no one would know who they were. Damn, that sounds familiar. And mind you, that was over a 2% tax on tea. In fact, there are countless records of early American people who would publicly hang government officials and tax collectors for not doing their job, explicitly stating that whoever took that post next was next in line. That's not to mention the Native Americans who we stole this land from. These were peaceful people who would fucking scalp you alive. People who truly embodied the spirit of this land. Now I see local governments approving AI data centers despite the will of the people. I see people being arrested at these town commissions for clapping. Or I see people politely holding these cute little protest signs as long as they protest within the rules. That's gay as hell. Or people drooling in front of Fox News, just dismissing everything as woke media. Also super gay. I would never condone violence, but American history sure is pretty cool. Just a bunch of people who recognized when there was no longer a political solution.
Yeah, and it seems to be heading that direction. So I'm grateful to see Marjorie and others taking up the torch and going, okay, maybe, and tell the people, maybe there's a solution here.
Iceland did that.
Yeah.
So did Ukraine before that dumbass came around.
Yeah.
They threw them in the trash can.
Yeah, people are getting fed up and they're pushing back and they're fixing to push back again. Americans have very violent fuck you roots. And, try as they might, you ain't getting rid of the fuck you in the American spirit.
No.
It's that fight or flight mentality, and people ain't flighting.
It's ride or die.
Yeah, it really is. And again, you see like what's happening with Marjorie Taylor Greene. All these people are banding together because people like us spoke up and said this is what they should do. And next thing you know, they're doing it. So it just goes to show the power of the people and the power of ideas and voices and the power that this podcast has and the ideas that we put out there.
Exactly.
And we can't do that. That wouldn't happen if it weren't for you, the people. We say, if you're watching this, you are the resistance, because you are. You're the ones that share the live feeds. You're the ones that follow us on our social medias. You're the ones that get the information out there and get these ideas into people's heads. Alex Jones quotes me all the damn time. Why? Because my mouth, my words get into his ears, and he has the platform. So he regurgitates a lot of what I say. If he likes what I say, he's going to regurgitate it, even if he doesn't give me credit for it. He's still regurgitating it, and I'm fine with that because it gets the information out there. It's not about the likes or the views.
It's about
monetization. It's about the message and getting it out there. Brevin, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's about the people.
Yes. It's about the people and it's about the message. And the people carry the message. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, follow us on our various social medias. Check out the online store. Tons of great merch. Share the live feeds. Share these videos. Get these ideas and these points out there because we're the ones covering this shit. We're probably one of the few podcasts out there that you'll find that isn't regurgitating all the same fucking talking points and stories. We're getting in between the couch cushions. We're talking about, okay, well, there's this issue. Well, what about this little underlining issue that's a part of this issue?
Here's another fuck up. Oregon, anybody who lives in Oregon, you can no longer hunt, fish, or trap.
Yeah, and people are going to be pissed off because that was big up there.
That was big.
People are going to get pissed off.
That because Portland, Oregon, I went there when I was about almost 5, and my great grandmother, it was her funeral, 45 years ago.
Oh wow!
No, 6 years ago. We drove from here to Oregon. Nice town, right? Like beautiful. Portland, Oregon. Portland is beautiful, man, dude.
Yeah.
And you can't fish, can't hunt. But during that time, Portland has a lot of history that will never die. Hunting, trapping, fishing, everything. Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, dude. Those were port towns, man. Those port towns with history,
Yeah. And, again, whereabouts have you heard this story, ladies and gentlemen? How often did you hear this story from people like Alex Jones or Tucker Carlson or any of the others? You really don't hear this because we're the ones getting in between the couch cushion.
Yeah.
We're covering the stories that aren't getting a lot of traction. We're getting in between the couch cushions and talking about the sub issues to the big stories and different angles to these big stories that other people aren't talking about. We're throwing out ideas and brainstorming and trying to get these ideas out there and get them circulated.
Exactly.
So again, please support the broadcast, REALTWWRN, and also all of Revan's content. We got a little commercial for you that'll tell you where you can find Revan and all of his content, and we will be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Reverend Ordo, and I'm a co-host of the Worldwide Resistance Network. I want to let you know about my content on my so here, check me out on Minds, Gab, MeWe, Cloud Hub, Tumblr, Parlor, Getter, Rumble, Scoops, TikTok, and also on YouTube on the Anonymous Manawai Network and the Anonymous Republic Network. Also on Truth Social. And also check out the Worldwide Resistance Network. Also check out Tin Man TV. Also on Tuesday evenings, Gray Jedi TV. Quote the Raven, "These nuts." Peace.
You are watching the Political Roundtable on the Worldwide Resistance Network. If you are watching this, you are the resistance. Yes, everybody, this is the Political Roundtable. I, of course, am your host, the Tin Man, Chris Sheldon, the cold heartless son of a bitch. And as always, joining me shotgun is good old Reverend Ordo from the Anonymous Republic Network, and so on. And prior to the break, we were talking about the political discourse that we are heading towards. Marjorie Taylor Greene and others banding together to take a stand against Trump and his corruption. And Reverend and I were talking about it the other day, that this needs to happen, that these people who've been outed are essentially the future, because you have these young politicians, mostly Democrats, coming in. I believe it's one of them running for governor in Wisconsin is fairly young, and it's been institutionalized several times. So we are seeing some fresh blood come in, some for the better, some for the worse, some
we need
somewhere in the middle.
We need more blood from the independents and the Libertarian Party.
Yes, we do, because what we're getting right now is show pony actors. I mean, you look at AOC. Why was she selected? Because she's young, beautiful, and can be portrayed as one of the everyday people. Say again?
I got it. The reason they got her because she's like a deer, cute but stupid.
She is. I mean, before she was elected to office, she was asked about varying issues and this and that, and she goes, I don't know. I never really thought about it. I'll have to ask my people where we stand on this. Like, she really wasn't ever thinking for herself. She's a mouthpiece to her handlers.
Not a mouthpiece. Never was.
No, that's exactly.
She's a democratic socialist.
She's a mouthpiece to democratic socialism.
No,
her handlers are democratic socialists.
She's a member.
She's an actor. She's an actor. She's an actress. She was a bartender who wanted to get into acting, and she was selected to serve in Congress because she could resonate with the people. She's like, oh, this young, beautiful bartender got into Congress. That's going to resonate more with the people than a billionaire. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that your everyday bartender is going to resonate with the people more than that of a billionaire. People are going to identify with her more than they would a billionaire like Donald Trump or the Clintons or the Bushes.
Well, I could have paid her $50 to give me a free drinking hand job. That'd be cool.
I mean, if you're going to settle for a hand job, man.
Mine's the mask, like shoot in the eye.
Oh my God.
Or pirate.
No.
Motherfuck, noise.
Well, you can say you can minus the queefing chicken sauce.
I can keep going. I can keep going, Reverend. But what I was getting to is, a lot of these people are actors. They're either part of the system or they're actors pushing the narrative of the system. And I think that's what's happening with Trump. He's become an actor.
Yeah.
He used to be opposition, but now he's just an actor.
Yeah, full of.
Yep. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yep. Ever since Charlie Kirk died, it's been downhill. Whether you liked him before that or not, there's no denying that he took a major league turn for the worst after Charlie Kirk's passing.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. And so now we just got a bunch of front runner actors in politics. And you and I were talking the other day. We wanted to segue from the politics and talk about some of these actors and childhood actors and whatnot, because you see a lot of these young kids coming into politics who are probably actors, like AOC is, but you see
the only difference is, I'll tell you, okay? Now, AOC, is she an actress, an actor? No, never was. She's a member of the Democratic Socialists of America since he was young. Now, the actor what we're talking about is political actors. Okay, here like Harry Sisson, Dean Withers, all the little bastards that got paid $200,000 to be a paid shill, to lie, to bullshit, to get owned in a debate. What the fuck? Now, AOC, she's not really an actress. Yeah, she was a bartender, but also had a bookstore, which she had, but still owns tech on it, though. Same dear, cute but stupid, blocked 30,000 fucking jobs for people in that area. Blocking Amazon.
Yeah.
This is why people in that area, they want the bitch gone. She costed 25 to 30. Look, if that was me and Tin Man, we would be pissed off, and we want to tar and feather the witch and throw in the ocean.
We found a witch, man. We burn her.
That's a job.
How do you know she's a witch? She looks like one.
Yeah.
Like, they dressed me up like this.
She pissed off 25,000 people that could have had a job.
Yeah.
Retirement.
She pissed off the community big time.
Yeah.
But yet she still manages to maintain power because of the corruption in the voting system. She's a front runner. She doesn't think for herself. She is told what to say, do, and think by somebody else. And that's all there is to it. And that's what we're getting from a lot of these up and newcomers is a bunch of actors. And what are actors? They're mouthpieces. They're billboards for the establishment. And they really get fucked over in the end. You know, like you were pointing out with AOC. Who's going to get the fucking blame for what happened with Amazon? Even though her handlers told her to fucking do it. Who's getting the fucking blame for it? AOC is. You look at Pam Bondi.
There's 5 members of the squad. There's 3 left. 2 are gone.
Yeah. You look at what happened with Pam Bondi. She gone with the Epstein files. So many people were pissed at her, but it was Trump that told her to fucking axe it. Trump told her to do it. She was following Trump's orders, but yet she got the fucking flack for it because she was the front poster child. And that's how it goes with these actors. And you look at some of these child actors, like you and I were talking the other day about child actors and some of the things that happen with them. And at which point, I want to give you a point on this.
There was a legislation
on this topic.
Okay. If some of you may know, now in the early 90s, there's a film called The Addams Family, Part 1 and 2. Now, these 2 are based on the show, The Addams Family from the 1960s. Okay.
Yes.
From 64 to 66. Okay. Now, Uncle Fester was played by Jackie Coogan. Okay. There's a legislation named after him because when he was little, he was a child actor like
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. And his stepdad was taking money from him. And they created a Jackie Coogan Act to protect child stars in Hollywood, but in which that never really worked because if you look at Aaron Carter, before he died, he had $300,000 in his account. That's all he had left.
Yeah.
His mom
milked the rest.
Hi, it's Mike Salguero. I'm the CEO now.
Yeah. All the money he had from his career gone because of his dad. And he didn't start out too young in the business. I mean, He was a teenager.
10. He was 10.
That was
10. Long time.
I mean, he was in the business a long time, but by the time you're out, he was an adult and he only had $300,000 to his name out of everything he had. And you got to take into account the industry screws you over as is, but to have your family screw you for what's left after you've been screwed by the industry, that's some shady fucking shit. Your parents are supposed to be there to guide you and protect you. And here they are exploiting these kids.
Aaron Carter, Gary Coleman, Macaulay Culkin, Michael Jackson himself.
Yeah. All the Jacksons. The Jackson 5, they were completely exploited by their father.
Amanda Bynes.
Mm-hmm.
You look at who else? Shit, they were all. I mean, some parents that did care for the kids, they did the job. Oh yeah, don't forget. Right? Remember that. She was a pageant queen. A pageant. She was in a little pageant for little kids. Honey Boo Boo. is now 20, just turned 20. She had money saved up for all those pageants, TV shows and shit. She had nothing. Her mom blew it all. Her mom blew it all on drugs, surgery, all that shit. She's 19 years old, supposed to go to college, right? Her mom blew all her money.
Yeah.
Blew all her money.
Yeah. And it happens all the time to these child stars. It's like kids can't trust their fucking parents. It's like your parents are supposed to be there to guide you, to protect you. And here they are fucking milking you like you're a fucking milking their kids like their kids are fucking tits.
Corey Feldman.
Milking their kids like a damn cow.
Do you know Ari Winter had to divorce her mom? Her mom because of the money.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, same thing. Did the same thing because of the money.
Yeah, because the parents think that their kids' money is their money. And in many regards, you can see where they can make that argument that they're not of age, they're not able to make decisions for themselves, they cannot make smart financial decisions, whatever. They're not adults yet, so they can't be left to their own devices, especially in terms of finances. So, their parents are trusted with the responsibility of making sure that their wants, needs, and all of that are properly taken care of. But then you have situations like this where that model gets exploited and abused, and then you have kids like Aaron Carter who lead the business with virtually nothing.
His mom didn't give a rat's ass.
No. She got what she wanted. Honey Boo Boo's mom got what she wanted.
Britney Spears. They
her
put her on a conservatorship for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Until, because
even into her adult life, her dad still had her under his thumb.
Her dad, her mom, her brother.
Yeah, she was their cash cow.
Her sister lived in a house in Florida. Claimed it was hers.
Yeah.
She had a house in Florida that her sister took over.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fucked up when you can't even trust your own family.
She had that. There was that Free Britney movement. Was it 3 years ago? About 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And she got free. They got out. Now here's funny. Okay, here is what's funny. Her ex-husband found out about she's going to get free off the conservatorship. He was terrified. His lawyer says, before you do this, make sure she has a mental evaluation. Right?
Keep going.
So she was paying her ex-husband in child support $35,000 a month.
Jesus.
Okay. She's this close of getting off of conservatorship. Now, her parents and her brother had a agent for her that also screwed her over as well.
Yeah.
And then you see her with this guy she's with. Oh, they love him a little bit. So they get married. All of a sudden, announcement: Britney Spears and so-and-so guy she was married are divorcing. The guy was a plant. The guy's a plant.
Wow.
She quit singing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when what you love is weaponized against you by people you love and trusted, kind of disheartens you.
They made her do a show in Vegas for 4 years nonstop.
4 years in Vegas?
4 years in Vegas. They had her on lithium.
What?
They had her on lithium.
Okay, I was not aware of this.
Yeah, she was on. They had her on lithium for 4 years, and we all know what lithium does to the body.
Yeah, it's like that's battery shit. Okay, you don't put that in your body.
And one of the worst things that they ever did to her, they tapped her. They bugged her iPhone. Okay.
Well, that's not hard to do. They come pre-bugged anyway.
The thing is, a guy came out and said, "Yeah, we tapped her phone. Like, she could be talking to her lawyer. Still listening."
Oh man, and those people are going to be in big shit. She could fucking countersue for.
That right there was a big help, and her lawyer she had was a bulldog, dude. That right there got her free from the conservatorship.
Yeah, because any conversations you have with a lawyer or a priest are confidential.
Yeah.
You violate confidentiality, big no-no. Plus, you have things like the Fourth Amendment to be secure your person's papers and effects. These people do not have any legal right to sit there and bug somebody's phone, especially to listen in on legal conversations with her attorneys. Yeah. They fucked up big time.
That she wasn't allowed to drive her own car. They had her on a tight leash.
Yeah, I know they had her on a very tight leash. I didn't know all the details. I tried to distance myself from that and all the media surrounding that because it just kind of became a headache. It's like, I don't really want to hear this. And because it was just so redundant. And, plus it was painting her in a bad light, making her look crazy. And I'm like, okay, there's probably some more truth to this. But let's step away and then let the dust settle and then take a look at this with some fresh eyes from an unbiased perspective. And that's how you have to look at it.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Federline was afraid that if you got off the conservatorship, there's more money. Like, dude, you're getting child support. Okay? Dude, you're fat as fuck. Look at me. Okay? We're the same. So.
Yeah, but she could take him back to court, with control of her own money and her own legal team. She could have taken him back to court and renegotiated the child custody and child support arrangements and probably got a lot lower of a payment. Whereas he had the family's backing with her money.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he was able to fucking sway it because he had the money in his corner. But now that the money was no longer in his corner, she had control of the money and the assets and she could legally push back.
Yeah.
So he had every reason to be afraid because he could wind up losing the kids and wind up paying child support himself.
Well, they're almost in their 20s anyway.
Yeah.
And you see her now, she's on Instagram dancing in her house.
Yeah, she's on her own. She's happy.
She's happy, man. Yeah, she's happy.
Yeah, it just goes to show once you get away from these people and away from the mainline industry and just kind of do you find that you're a much happier person. But if you get caught up in the business, especially if your family's involved, they're going to fuck your shit up. The family is going to get in the way of your success and your dreams and your happiness every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have friends who want to do certain things in their life. And I told them before, I'm like, you need to get X obstacles out of your way. Certain obstacles, whether they be family or a living situation or, where they happen to be geographically. It's like, okay, if you want to do this, you got to stop heading in this direction. It's like, okay, if you want to go to the beach, you got to stop heading towards Vegas.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if you want to get to Hollywood, you can't do it hiding out in your house. Oh, you want to have the success, but someone close to you is obstructing that, then you need to get away from that person. Oh, you have a mental health problem, but you're not getting out of the environment that made you sick. I mean, countless examples from countless people that I know or have known that have these same similar problems. So it's not just, the upper echelons, celebrities like Britney Spears and whatnot. This is an everyday occurrence in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
I don't believe in glamorizing celebrities because they're just people. And you look at these child stars and you look at these adult stars. I mean, you look at Dave Chappelle and the shit that he went through, that getting screwed over on his contracts. They made him look like he was fucking crazy when he got tired and pushed back.
He turned down $50 million.
Yeah.
And went to live on a farm.
Yeah. And he was made out to look crazy. You look at all these porn stars that talk about how shady that fucking industry is. And, they wind up turning to Christ and all of that. And a lot of which they get demonized. Now, some of these porn stars, like Lana Rhoades and others, they're coming out saying that they want their content taken down because they don't want their kids to see. I'm like, well, that's kind of part of the course.
Yeah.
Honey, you made the content. It's not, you don't have executive control over the content. It's not your content. It's owned by the publisher. And it's part of the public consumption. It's not going anywhere, even if you could convince the companies to take it down. Somebody's still going to have a copy, and it's still going to wind up in circulation. It's not going anywhere.
No, it's stuck. And plus, there's some that do stay in the industry by becoming directors, producers, starting their own studio,
and becoming part of the problem. But you see a lot of these porn stars becoming Christians now. Like, I think the most recent I read about, Laura Jensen, I think her name is. She's.
Oh yeah,
she's been in the industry for a long time apparently, and just with this new wave of transitioning into Christendom, from porn into Christendom, it seems to be a epidemic, for a lack of a better term. And I'm not trying to say that in a negative light.
No.
It's just I can't think of any other term. It just seems to be a trend that is happening. All these porn stars are leaving the industry and turning to Christ.
You have a few that are becoming counselors.
Yeah. And it's not just the adult film industry. It's also in Hollywood and music as well.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some that they start to become counselors to, really help people who want to come into the industry and also want to leave the industry.
Yeah, because these industries, whether the adult film, because whether it's the adult film industry or Hollywood or the music industry, that shit will fuck you up in the head. You are nothing more than a mouthpiece and a propaganda tool. Because you look at all these fucking media personalities across these public industries, regardless of what it is. Black Lives Matter, all these liberal agendas. And if you go conservative, you're ousted in the industry. And demonized. So you're just this mouthpiece.
He's conservative and some business.
Yeah,
So
you look at Tim Allen, fucking Roseanne Barr, Charlie Sheen, fucking Adam Carolla, all conservatives, but are shunned by the industry that at one time welcomed them, embraced them, and boistered them up to the stars.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew, Ricky Rackman, they hosted the Love Line back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Ricky Rackman
And now they're demonized.
Yeah. Adam Carolla was a carpenter at one time.
Yeah, and then he started doing Loveline and then The Man Show. And now he's got his own conservative podcast. Like, I found that out recently. I'm like, really? Because you see his former co-star from The Man Show, Jimmy Kimmel, you know, he's got The Late Show and very liberal. And here you have Adam Carolla, who's very, very conservative and has his own talk show podcast. So it's like, wow.
Blackface. Oh, yeah. He did blackface impersonating Karl Malone.
Yeah.
On The Man Show.
He did. Nobody had a problem with it then. But they, I mean, they'd have a problem with it now, but my point is, you know, you're either a mouthpiece for the establishment that's pushing a political agenda, or you're ousted. Like you brought it up earlier, that news broadcast that said we can't show this because Israel won't let us. I guarantee you that bitch got fired. She got fucking fired because she ousted these people. She put her foot in her mouth and inadvertently told the truth. I guarantee you that woman probably don't have a job anymore. And she will never work in the entertainment industry again.
They had that CEO of CNN in there for a while. He tried to change things for the positive, but they were
outed. Yeah, he got outed quick. He tried, but they ain't having that shit.
He wanted to turn CNN into a independent news.
With real news.
Yeah.
But yeah. And they outed his ass because he wasn't going with the program. He wasn't being a good little mouthpiece. And that's all these actors are, you know, whether it be Hollywood, anybody in the music industry, people like AOC, they're mouthpieces for the money behind the scenes. For the handlers that handle the money, that sign the paychecks, they are a billboard.
Going into independent news.
Yeah, they are propaganda pieces for the establishment. And if you don't go along with it, you're outed.
News. Yeah.
And if you stay in it, you lose your damn mind.
Yeah. Newsmax, One American News, Breitbart, fucking Ground News. 4400.
Yeah.
Shit. Sputnik in Russia. Sky News Australia. There you go.
Yeah, they're all mouthpieces. I mean, we've all seen the video where it's a compilation of all these news outlets saying the same damn thing. We've all seen the compilations. And we've all seen the fake news shit, like the lady in a fucking canoe saying that there was flooding, and you see a dude walking behind her, and it's barely up to his ankles.
Yeah, but Sky News Australia, that Ducker chick, oh, I love her, and she's funny. She has a show called Lefties Losing It. Oh man, dude, fucking funny, man.
Oh hell yeah! But it just and you can be entertained by it. But my point is, you're either a mouthpiece for the establishment, and you eventually lose your mind, or you're outed.
It's not just it's fucking fun at the left and shit, but also the newsmen, because it shows that how far people in our country as well as others have really showed themselves as complete retards.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the reason it's entertaining is that you have them making complete ass of themselves because they're supposed to be really serious, really, right? All of a sudden, they're asses.
Yeah, like you can't take them seriously at all, and it's almost scary in a way. And I just kind of have to sit back sometimes and look at the situation. That's why I don't take celebrities seriously. I don't idolize celebrities because, one, they're just people, and two, they're just mouthpieces for the establishment. Like, so many people want to make it big in celebrity, and I'm like, why? Why would you want that? Why would you want to be a mouthpiece for the establishment to where you don't even own your own content? Like, you go into the music industry, you know, that's what Michael Jackson and Prince had a problem with.
I got pissed.
You know, because they didn't even own their own music. All right, be right back. End of your business. But all these people in the music industry, they don't own their own music. You know, even if they write the songs, a lot of the times they're told what to write about. And they don't even own the rights to their fucking shit. They write these songs. They don't own it. The studio owns it. The corporation owns it. That's what Michael fought so hard for. That's what Prince fought for. That's why Prince became the artist formerly known as Prince, because they even owned his fucking name. He didn't even own his name. And these people get pissed. And then they're either made to look crazy or they wind up dead. And if they stay in the industry, they legitimately wind up going crazy or broke because the system fucking screws them and people around them screw them. It's insane. And you almost feel sorry for these people. I mean, you can't help but feel sorry for them, you know, because they wanted it so damn bad. But they had to do the casting couch thing. They had to go to the Diddy parties. They had to be a mouthpiece for some agenda, for something they probably didn't even believe in or even remotely even ever think about prior to the fact. And then start propagating and talking about things and taking stances on issues that they otherwise probably had never even thought about in their lives. All for the small reward of getting to be in front of the camera and to be idolized as some sort of god for a brief moment. I'm sorry, I just can't get into that. Like, I used to do the rap thing back in the day. I could write lyrics for fucking days. I guarantee I can't fucking really rap for shit. My lyrics are fucking great, but my delivery, I couldn't fucking deliver with a fucking wheelbarrow. Okay, I couldn't do it. But I could write lyrics for fucking days. And I probably could have made it big in the industry as a songwriter. But I didn't, because I wouldn't sell my soul. And everybody's like, well, why didn't you push for that? Why didn't you want that? I don't know. aren't you disappointed that you didn't make it to the top? I'm like, no, because the cost to get to the top, in order to the gains and the cost, just the ends didn't justify the means for me. So I was happy with as far as I got. Like, I've got to perform in clubs. I got to do things. I got to produce a music video. I produced an album. I got on the fucking ladder. Yeah, I didn't make it to the fucking top of the ladder, but I'm fine with that. I didn't make it to the stars, but I sure as fuck landed on the moon. I shot for the stars and I landed on the moon. I'm fine with that. Why? Because the cost to get to the stars, to get to the top of the ladder, was way too high for what I was going to get in return. And it just the ends did not justify the means. It wasn't worth selling my soul in order to inevitably lose my sanity and lose creative control just to be a mouthpiece for the establishment. It wasn't me. And having touched on that, whether it be in the music industry or the wrestling industry or any of the industries that I've gotten to partake in, I'm glad I got where I went and didn't go any higher because the cost was just way too high, especially for what you get in return. You look at Britney Spears, Aaron Carter, Nick Carter, Michael Jackson, Prince, Dave Chappelle, Macaulay Culkin, the Jackson 5. You look at what happened to these people. I don't want that for me. Fuck that shit, dude. If that's what stardom is, and it requires you to sell your soul to get there and go through gatekeepers like Diddy, no thanks. I'm good. I'm good. I'll keep my sanity and my soul. Thank you very much.
What I love about doing this, okay, this is the real serious part here.
Yeah.
The reason I love doing this, I've been doing this for 15 years. I love it. Okay. Long time. I love to take the time to pass down some knowledge that I know, and also some common sense that I have, you know.
Yeah, and you get to say your piece. You're not a talking piece for somebody else. I mean, I'm the director, producer, and host on this show. But do I dictate what you say? No, whatever you say, whatever thoughts and opinions you want to share, you share unfiltered, unscripted. Do you have a script or a teleprompter in front of you?
No.
No. I don't have a script or a teleprompter in front of me. I have bullet points that I want to hit, but that's all in here.
Oh, yeah. Within a year and a half, you know, I have ideas.
Yeah.
I share ideas, but I'll share with you. I'll share with my dear friend, you know. Mm-hmm. And I love to research. For the longest time, I would research Cicada 3301 for the last 5 years.
Yeah, you've been on that for a long time. I recall when you first got into that.
And now I'm into research of targeted individuals who are targeted survivors. Now that term, targeted survivors. I've been speaking about it. I've been thinking about it for a year and a half. Because I want to be the voice of the voiceless.
Yeah.
In that community, because they want a voice. They need a voice to be heard. They want to be heard.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And even celebrities are targeted individuals. You fuck over the industry, you think they're not going to come after you? Look what they did to Dave Chappelle. Look what they did to Prince. Look what they did to Michael.
Yeah. Corey Feldman, too. I mean,
Corey Feldman, yeah.
But I had the idea, date, timestamp.
Mm-hmm.
I love what I do, but I'll be damned if someone out of the blue takes the idea. Because I won't mention their name, but I'll call them it.
Double A's.
It. Now, after I did I was a guest on my friend's, my dear friend's broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
She had it on her channel, on our video. I gave her credit. Why? To help out, because give her a little kick.
Yeah.
And I get a call the next day. Hey, guess who took your idea? What the fuck, dude?
Dildo chicken?
Oh yeah. Dildo chicken. For 3 days straight, nonstop, I did videos on the guy.
Yeah,
I went full-blown scorch earth.
Yeah. That's an understatement. You fucking
A Texas size, no. A universal scorch earth on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did a failed attempt at damage control.
Yeah, and I saw that he was trolling you from alt accounts and dummy accounts, basically pulling a YRV. And you were smoking his ass. And then I jumped on there and was talking a little bit, pointing out that if you said it first, it doesn't matter if he had the idea first. If you said it first and you went public with it first, it's your idea.
Yeah.
Just like I said with a story that an idea that a friend of mine and I had years ago. It was a horror movie concept about a chain letter, and you got to keep the chain letter going or something bad happens to you. And years later, they wind up making a movie called The Chain with that, on that exact same premise that me and my friend thought of. They didn't go to Hollywood with it. I didn't go to Hollywood with it. We just kind of had an idea, and we're like, damn, we should have capitalized on that. Look at this. But we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
We had the idea first, but we weren't the ones that capitalized on it.
No.
So it doesn't matter who had the idea first. The only thing that matters is that whoever had the idea comes forward with the idea.
Boy, it's funny, but not haha sense. He would have his TI talk. TI talk this, TI talk that. All of a sudden, he started using Target Survivor chat. And he did it again yesterday.
Let him try. Just keep running with it, bro. You had the idea. You run with it. You keep going with it. And you have a timestamp. You can actually sue him for infringement.
Yeah.
Okay? This clown doesn't realize that you have the legal high ground here. And if he thinks he's been gang stalked before, just wait until he gets hauled into the court system. Okay? He says he can't fucking work because he can't function in society. Wait until he has to function in a courtroom.
Because he
will crumble to pieces.
Because he has agoraphobia.
Yeah, well, how's that agoraphobia gonna go when he's happened to sit in a courtroom and give testimony?
Yeah.
And try to plead his case. He's not going to be able to.
It was train hop. He's a train hop.
Yeah, you can't be a train hop if you got agoraphobia because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. If he legitimately had agoraphobia, he wouldn't be able to train hop because he would be emotionally, psychologically crippled. He wouldn't be able to. The idea of the situation would have him huddled up in a corner, shaking like a fucking vibrator.
Yeah.
Because it's not even just the fear of interacting with people and not being able to interact with people. It's the idea of what happens when you interact with publicly. It's you can't even go into public because your brain starts working and telling you, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? What that? What it? What about? And it overwhelms to the point that you're crippling. So he couldn't be a fucking agoraphobe and be a train hopper because his brain going, what about this? What about that? What if this happens? What if that happens? Would have crippled him. He wouldn't have been able to do it. So I'm agoraphobe. Bullshit. Okay, I don't need a fucking degree to fucking piece together how something works.
He came on my broadcast yesterday under was it Laura Claiborne.
Wow.
And he goes, see in your mommy's backyard. No shit.
Yeah, you take care of your parents.
How you know?
Unlike him, who's having his in-laws take care of him.
Oh, that's right. You know, because Joey Barnes, Burger Boy, told your fucking fat ass.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He lives with his girlfriend's parents.
Stepdad.
You live with your parents, whom you take care of.
Yeah.
Whereas his girlfriend's parents are taking care of him. No. Doesn't hold water, buddy.
His girlfriend works, comes home, brings him home and money for pay the bills. What the fuck does this fat fuck does?
Talk shit on the internet on dummy accounts.
I wipe her ass when she shits.
With his tongue?
Hope you use a glove, pal, up to the shoulder.
No, he's using his tongue. He's tongue punching her fart box. He's like, you took a shit?
Could you imagine if he did that? You hear a.
I'm not going to tell any stories. I'm not going to tell any stories. I'm not going to tell stories. Fuck it. Fuck it. That actually happened to me. I'm going to own it.
Don't tongue it. Don't tongue it in my head.
It happened. I've already gone public. I'm not going to say who. But years ago, I was intimate with somebody. And I went down on her. And she farted.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I went down on my son's mom. She queefed. And boy, was that a fish.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
Never had a fart talk. Never had a queef taco, but that was first time.
Yeah, we should not be talking about this with. Yeah, we should not be talking about that.
You better not mention that again, you cocksucker.
But yeah, he probably licks his girlfriend's asshole clean with his tongue.
What's this? Why is there M&Ms here? You find out.
Damn.
Are those Rolos?
No. It's like he makes chocolate candies with molds of his girlfriend's butthole, but it's not chocolate.
Was it the car keys from our big wheel?
Okay. I got nothing for it. I got nothing. I'll just give it to you. You silenced me. You left me speechless. I've got nothing else for it. So if you want to go ahead and close this out, we got 5 minutes. Whatever. What other point you want to make on this?
I just want to see target survivors speak up more. I want to see them go somewhere else who they can trust. Okay, they can't trust this guy. He's no good. He's damaged goods.
All he's going to do is try to exploit them for his own gain, and then subsequently demonize them if he doesn't get what he wants.
He's like a rotten corn in a cob in a pig's fart box.
There's an 80-foot satellite dish sticking out of your ass.
That's
I'll pull no punches. Yeah. He's not good, people. He really is not. And I have no problem if you want to call him out publicly, even by name.
He's not. He never was.
No, he's an illegitimate hack who preys on targeted survivors and victims of gang stalking.
Who uses Zoom for their shit? When we start a broadcast, we're ready. We are ready to go. He's like this.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Thumbing his girlfriend's cat? Poor Garfield.
Poor Katie.
I mean,
poor Katie.
You and I, we're ready. We're already ready. This guy's like this. Motherfucker.
On air?
On air. On air.
What?
On air. On Zoom. Exactly.
Brain hurty. Yeah. Do you want to go and single this guy out? You want to go ahead and call him out by name?
Exactly.
So the audience knows who to avoid?
Anybody who wants to tell their story and testimony, don't go to David Atkinson. This guy is no good. Okay? No good. Okay?
Yeah, avoid the DA. Avoid the dumbass.
Find someone that you can actually trust who is willing to give you the floor all to yourself to say your story and your testimony. Okay? Simple as that. Even we'll do it too. Even we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
We've had Targeted by Narcs on several times, and other people have chimed in the comments section, sharing their stories and thanking us for giving her and this topic a platform and bringing it to light.
And his voice.
And yeah, and we are more than happy to have anybody on. Hell, we'll even bring Dumbass on. If Dumbass wants to come on here and say his piece, come on and see what you got to say. Don't hide behind your alt accounts. Don't hide behind your flying monkeys. Don't hide behind your bullshit. Step up. You got something to say? Come on to the round table. Come on to Great Jedi TV. Be a fucking man. Pop on camera.
And plus, do not hide from your girlfriend. Do not hide behind your girlfriend's ass.
You gotta be a fairly big ass.
Be a man, dude. Be a man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If he's got something to say, come on. Come on the round table. Come on Tim Man TV. Come on Great Jedi TV. Say your piece. You say you had this idea first. It's your thing. Prove it. Show the evidence. We got timestamps. We got the paperwork. What do you got? Okay? You got something to say? Come on to the podcast, buddy.
Come on.
Come on, Roundtable. Come on, Tim Man TV. Come on, Great Jedi TV. Come and have a face-to-face. You want to talk about you want to box Revan and film it? No. Ain't playing that shit. That's not a sanctioned fight. Both of y'all wind up going to fucking jail at that fucking point. Yeah. And you're going to fucking try to capitalize on that for fucking clicks and clout? Ain't playing that shit. You got something to fucking say? Come and say it. Come and say it, homie. Okay.
Yeah.
Be an adult. You say you want to lay a claim on something that you came up with the idea first before Revan did, and we're public about it. Prove it. Come on one of our shows and show the evidence. If we are wrong, we are wrong. Show us where we are wrong. Otherwise, sit down and shut up. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go ahead and put the turkey in the oven.
Together on here, 30 years. Combined, 30 years.
Collectively.
You, 4 years.
Yeah.
Do the math, bitch.
Yeah, do math, not meth. Because we back our shit up. But on that, we got to go ahead and put the turkey in the oven, Revan. It's about that time.
Yeah, it's a time to put the fat turkey in the oven and call it a night, folks.
Yep, absolutely. So, as always, this has been the round table. Tomorrow we got Hitman TV. Same time. And followed by that, Wednesday will be Grey Jedi TV throughout the week. Revan, what days do you do Grey Jedi TV? Your day and times?
I do Wednesdays and Fridays. If not Fridays, we'll do Saturdays. In case. We'll do Wednesdays around 4:30, quarter to 5. And Fridays or Saturdays, we'll do in the morning.
Okay, and that'll be Pacific Standard Time. Tin Man TV will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. And until then, I, of course, am your cold, heartless son of a bitch of a host, Tin Man Chris Sheldon, with the Worldwide Resistance Network. My co-pilot, Revan Ordo. This has been your round table.
Mandalore, Common Sense, and the Glitch in the Matrix.
Yep. The glitch is his asshole farting, by the way. Yep, there you go.
And if I get your pooter, get it from farts.com and or the TikTok shop for $14.
Now I'm gonna have to hit these people up because if we're plugging them, I want to get paid for this shit. And on that note, follow us on our various social medias: X, YouTube, Rumble, all at RealTWWRN. Check out our online store at RealTWWRN.printify.me. And as always, keep the conversation going. It's been a fairly quiet night, but if you're watching this after we've already closed up shop for the night, share the live feeds.
Exactly.
And chime in the comments. We'll still talk to you.
After Round Table, in 20 minutes, I'll be out back chilling and having a little sentiment here. Out back chilling. And it's going to be me and my radios here.
Nice. So tune into that on the Anonymous Republic Network. In about 25 minutes. All right, sounds good. And on that note, I of course am your host, the Tin Man, Chris Sheldon. Thank you, Revan. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Until next time, stay strong, stay safe. God bless you all. And as always, if you're watching this, you are the Resistance.
If you can hear this, you are not alone. This is the Resistance.